Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole. It feels good to say that sentence. My apologies for the lack of videos. Things have been a little rough. Understatement. I'll tell you more at the end of the video if you care. You know, not everyone does. Some people are just here for skincare. Otherwise, let's do what I promised. Let's do what I promised in my very last video posted to the channel. I said we tried on some new skincare products, and I had a part 2, a PM routine. And that is here today. Yes, Style was kind enough to give me a gift card to purchase whatever I wanted, and I bought the new Beauty of Joseon. I bought the new I'm From, and I'm pulling these out as if I haven't already filmed this video once before. This is my second time filming it. You know this happens with YouTubers sometimes, right? Anyway, we are gonna do an entire new skincare routine tonight with all K-beauty products. Timestamps and links are in the description box below, as always, if you want to jump around. But can I please tell you all something first? You all know how I roll on this channel. You know that we are going to talk, real talk, about these products. There are some weird elements to a lot of, if not everything. There are weird elements to everything in this video. Not objectively bad, just quirks. We got a lot of quirky products today. So let's go ahead and get into this routine. I am going to go ahead and do a double cleanse tonight, to be completely honest with you. I haven't worn makeup in a long time. So a double cleanse is fair, even though I personally don't do this every night, which means we're gonna start with the cleansing oil tonight, and we're gonna try out this new one from Anua. I don't know why I just said try out, because I've been trying this one out. This is the Anua for Sensitive Skin Heartleaf Cleansing Oil. Not too long ago, I did a review of the Anua brand, and I felt like it went well. I felt like it went well overall. Didn't love everything, but I did like their cleansing oil. Anua saw my video, and they said, hey, we enjoyed your video. As a thank you, we'd like to send you the new version of our cleansing oil. It seems a lot of people had problems with the original, so we've come out with one that is fragrance-free. And I was over here going, yeah, that sounds great. I read the comments on my own video. A lot of people did not do well with Anua's original cleansing oil. It's so funny. I feel like it really... Oh, we have dogs now. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. So please don't mind the barking. Can you see that this is emulsifying? I don't know why this is so hard to capture on camera. I get it in, I open it up, and I am just immediately smacked in the face by this smell of rosemary. Okay, so quick conversation here. In my humblest of opinions, rosemary oil, an essential oil, is a fragrance. It certainly has a smell. I mean, it still might work out for you, but I find it so funny because this is not what I would do if I was trying to make a cleansing oil for the people that the original didn't work out for. I'd actually, you know, leave out essential oils. I'm gonna go rinse in the sink because I can just never figure out how to rinse here at this vanity area. So I'll be right back. I'm back, we have rinsed. I feel like there's no residue left behind. I like it, but I liked the original. And yet I feel like, you know, the fact that the original didn't work for everybody really goes to show that you hear creators say things like, oh, fragrance is fine in a wash-off product. Not always. There can certainly be exceptions, and apparently for a lot of people, that's an exception. Let's move on to I'm From's Rice Cleanser, the Rice Whip Facial Cleanser. So this one is funny to me. First of all, they're saying that the texture of this is bouncy. And yeah, it definitely is. It's a fun texture. It is going to be a foaming cleanser, so I'm going to add some water off screen over here. So this is absolutely that style of cleanser where you want to use a little bit, a little goes a long way. I really think this was way too much. Way too much, and you saw how little I took out of the packaging. Now, here's what's funny to me about this one. They are saying that this is meant to be an all-in-one cleanser. You don't need to double cleanse with this. This removes, and I quote, 85% of your sunscreen, 85% of your makeup. And now, I don't know if I am just over here being greedy or what, but I read that and I went, oh, Well, I was hoping for 100%. I'm just really confused as to how we're like, yeah, that's okay. We just leave the 15% of our sunscreen and makeup on. He's fine. Are you supposed to double cleanse with this cleanser? But that's not all. There's a little more with this cleanser that I found quirky. The fact that my snail eyes just shook at that was kind of perfection. So they are saying that this contains AHA, BHA, PHA, okay, just all of the chemical exfoliants. Where are these ingredients? I'm gonna go rinse this off because I do think that this is a little more for normal to oily skin types, and you know I have dry skin, so I'm gonna get it off. But I promise I'll be back for more thoughts. I'm back. I have to say, again, I do think this is more for normal to oily skin types. It does have a more thorough cleanse feel. As a dry skin type, I am forever committed to cleansing milks. But coming back around to this, where's the AHA? Where's the BHA? Where is it? This is yet again my best guess, but I feel like we are once again talking about what's in the ingredients. Not necessarily what is listed out, but what's in those extracts. The problem with this is that it means it's probably very small levels of those ingredients. You know, it is absolutely wild to me, having used this now a couple of times, to think of telling you this is, you know, an exfoliating cleanser. Sure, maybe mildly, maybe I still haven't seen it personally, but I feel like these kind of claims, I feel like this is a lot of what makes skincare so confusing for people. You know, you talk about what's in the formula, people look at the ingredients list, and they don't see what you're talking about. What is going on? So my current thoughts on this one, it again, seems fine for oily to combination skin types, a little bit thorough. Not sure on that 85% of makeup and sunscreen removed. Not sure where the AHA and BHA is. I feel like this one left me with a lot of questions. I don't think it's a bad product. I just have a lot of questions. Now let's move on to the two new Beauty of Joseon products. All right, so this is, I'm holding this carefully because it's only gonna look like this for a moment. This is the Glow Replenishing Rice Milk, which they say has a hydrating layer and a powder layer. And I am not kidding about this, but this is a toner that contains clays. Yes, like a clay mask, but it's in a leave-on toner. In a toner that they are saying is a rice milk. Typically a hydrating and moisturizing toner. Shake these two up, and yeah, now it feels like a lighter weight, milky. I don't know if it feels like a milky toner, more like a toner with a bit of milkiness to it. I say this because I am still working on that comparison video. We will be talking about a lot of different milky products in the near future. Now, this was an exciting release for me when I first heard about it because the brand said this is a line for, get ready for it, acne-prone skin, for sensitive skin. And I do feel like they're trying to do a lot with this toner. They're saying that it hydrates. They are saying the rice ingredient is used for more sensitive skin, which, you know, that's a great innocuous, gentle ingredient that most people can use. But there's still some odd choices to me in this one. Am I the only one who is just a bit perplexed on the antiperspirant ingredient? You know, again, I'm not a cosmetic formulator, but I can honestly say, maybe this is just me. I've never thought about, you know, stopping the sweating from my face. I don't think my face sweats. I think it does for some people, but mine doesn't. So, of course, I would be perplexed by this. But you know what? If I end up not loving this, you know what I'm saying? Now, I am going to use the mask next, and it might surprise you that I'm going to use the mask after the toner. It surprises me, too. This will be my third time using the Ground Rice and Honey Glow Mask. Oh, this might be my favorite product in this video. We got a lot of quirky products today, but this one, I am happy with this. Comes with a scoop. Really cute packaging. It's not just me, right, that this line feels like it is coming for I'm From. You see it, you see it. But yeah, the first time I used this, I was applying it to my face while reading the side of the box. I know. Get your order correct, Alice. But yes, it says here, after washing your face, lightly wipe off the moisture and clean it along the texture of your skin with toner. and clean it along with the texture of your skin with toner. I think we're supposed to use the toner first. I think that's what I'm gathering. There is something about the smell of this that is so comforting. It is not a fragranced product, but it's that raw rice smell. I guess it smells a little bit like sake, but something else. It kind of has a sake plus health food store smell. Wondrous. And I absolutely love this mask. I feel like, you know, the idea of this line, this is it. This is it for me. For sensitive, acne-prone, and dry skin types over here, this is a non-drying clay mask with soothing rice, with your hydrating ingredients, and it's even got some exfoliating particles to it, which they're all excited about. They're saying it's upcycled ingredients. I know that I feel like this one actually might be the more controversial release for most people, because, you know, some people still hate physical exfoliants, but in my personal opinion, the trick is to just apply them lightly. Physical exfoliants have these particles in them. You don't need to be doing all the pushing into your skin. It's already in the product. So you could just nicely glide it along your skin. So the way you apply this is, as you just saw, you kind of gently massage it into your skin, then you let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes while your skin absorbs that 5% honey. It does have some menthol lactate, which, you know, it's very important for me to tell you everything that I can about products, so just so we're on the same page, that's a cooling ingredient, sometimes considered a fragrance. Then again, if we're not considering rosemary oil fragrance, you know. I would consider it a fragrance. However, it must be in here at a very light amount because I don't smell it. I don't feel a cooling sensation. But just so you all know, and yeah, I'm going to let this sit on my skin. It's already been on my skin for about maybe 5 minutes, and you can see it's not drying down. Yeah, it's one of those masks that does not dry down. So I'm going to let this sit a little longer, rinse, and I'll be right back. And we are back. I feel like my hair looks absolutely horrible. Do you know, we went out of town and I think I must have forgotten that I have hair because I forgot everything hair related. Had nothing. And I swear I just watched my hair get worse and worse. So we've rinsed. I am actually floored by how my skin looks after using this. This whole routine, again, this is my second time doing this. And the first time through I went, this is so much exfoliation. So I still wouldn't say to copy this routine. It's a try-on, not a how to do your skincare. But I think it really goes to show that without knowing what percentages of these exfoliants you have, or at the very least how strong these brands made the exfoliating properties, you just can't know when you're overdoing it or not. Alas. Let us proceed. I want to do the VT Reedle Shot Synergy Sparkling Toner next because, as I did mention, I also have this new booster shot. In case you missed it, I did get to try out the VT Reedle Shot, and I didn't like it. So I bought this because, or I picked this out from Joseon rather, for 2 reasons. One, because they say that it is made to go with the Reedle Shot, and since I knew this was coming, I thought, let's see if this works better with that product. But they also got me because of the bubbles. It's so much less bubbly in real life. I feel like, you know how fast food commercials make their food look actually good? And then you go and order a Whopper and you're going, what kind of king are you? It's okay. It's a little less exciting than we hoped for, but it does feel nice. It does feel like a nice toner. It has some lovely humectant ingredients in it. It has some bromelain. That's an enzymatic exfoliant. So much exfoliation. Is my face gonna fall off? I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest with you because that's the only way I can ever be. At the end of the day, I feel like VT had a lot of success with their Reedle Shot, and so they're riding the wave, surfing it, if you will. Did you like our viral Reedle Shot? Buy this toner. It's made to complement it. You see what I'm saying? Not a must-have, not as bubbly as I hoped it would be, but also not bad. It's a nice hydrating toner. All right, let's talk about this product from Isntree. Now, Isntree, the brand that I have actually called my favorite brand. I guess they saw all of the success that VT was having with the Reedle Shot and said, what if we do that? And so they came out with the Booster Shot 2000. So I've been over here terrified because, again, the Reedle shot, VT's Reedle shot, was kind of painful for me. I'm a big baby, but I also absolutely love Isntree's onion line. Love it deeply. So if there ever is a brand and a line to do this spicule technology in a way that Alice likes, it would be Isntree. The Reedle shot, the second I start touching it, I can feel those sponge spicules in it. With this one, the entire time I'm tapping it into my skin, I don't feel anything. What I did notice is that if I start massaging, that's when I can kind of feel it, but it's still, they must be smaller than the ones in VT's Reedle shot. For reference, I had the 100 VT Reedle shot, which I assume does make a difference. So yeah, I can kind of feel it now on my skin, but still, it's not as intense. And you know, I went to bed absolutely terrified that night, but my skin looks so much better. One more thing I really wanted to make sure to tell you is that I've been following that with the Abib, what is this called? Jericho Rose Bifida Serum, as you all maybe know. Kind of haven't been around as much lately. Abib is our brand of the month, and I have actually stuck with it. And I feel like I'm gonna have very good things to say, predictably. But it is true that as I massage the serum on top of this one, that's where I do feel it now. Again, it's more gentle, but you know. This is all to say, with this product, this is the first time that I've wanted to stick with this spicule technology to, you know, see how the longer term results can go for me. So I will. I'll update you. We'll see how it goes. One product to end this video on, and I'm not really sure how new this is, but it also fits into the theme of this video. This is a sample that I chose in my last Sephora order. What did I buy? Anyway, this is the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Intensive Moisturizer. Now, I don't know how many times they've reformulated this. I know we're still doing their blue hyaluronic acid, which you know it's good because it's blue, you know. And I know this one has refills available as well. Now, here's the thing, there's 3 different varieties of this. This is the version for dry skin for the most repair. And let me grab a scoop for this because I was shocked by how thick this product is. It's a very thick, can you see how thick this cream is? This one feels like Laneige set out to make the thickest cream on the market. You know, some people, that was a good example. Yeah, some people really are looking for the thickest texture that they can find. Whether that is necessarily the best or not, I feel like that's up for debate. Because it's gonna have to do with the whole formula instead of, you know, simply the texture. And I can tell you, this one won't be for everyone just on the smell alone. It really smells like baby powder to me. So originally, I kind of naysayed this. You know, I kind of felt like, oh, this is just to superficially look like the thickest product. But I stand a bit corrected because, again, my skin responded extremely well to this whole routine. And at the end of the day, I love the division. I do love clearly saying, you know, this is the product for the driest skin types, this is for oily skin. I like that. I think that helps everyone. So that's it. That's another new skincare try-on for June of 2024. All K-Beauty. What are your thoughts? Do you see what I was talking about with everything having quirks? Do you see it? I'm going to tell you all, I am still most happy with the Beauty of Joseon mask, which is funny because I also like their red bean mask. I do feel like Beauty of Joseon has surprisingly come through with their mask options. And I'm excited, a lot more excited than I thought I would be about Isntree's new booster shot. Oh, you know what? No wonder these are the 2 brands that I've called my absolute favorite in the past. I'm proving why yet again. But that's it for today's video. Things are going to be a little bit awkward in the rabbit hole for a while. We had a sudden loss of a family member, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, it's difficult. I cannot promise you the schedule is going to be adhered to strictly. I would like to because I love doing YouTube. This is such a fun and happy place for me. But I also want it to be that for you, and I caught myself in a few videos just being, you know, not my upbeat, happy self. That's what I want you to be able to tune into on this channel. Am I upbeat and happy? Or am I hard on products? I don't know. But yeah, just as a heads up, not sure what the schedule will be, but we are okay. We're okay. Now with dogs, temporarily. All right, say hi. Say hi to everyone, Roxy. You want to say hi, see? Oh, you're heavy. A tiny dog can be this heavy. So that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you all next time.